Hey, I'm back. Thank you for being here, if you do watch this at any point, and thank you as always to Zubia for having me. Before we get started with the video, I'm going to put this out there right now. I've set myself a goal not to touch my hair at all this video, because I watched the one back I did on Thursday, and no human being needs to touch their hair as much as I do. I don't know what I was doing, I don't know what I was playing at, but that's not going to happen. So you heard it here first. This is an accountability saying. Oh God, what am I talking about today? Right, so today we are going to do, I've called this a Spoonie gift guide, but by that I don't mean gifts that are specifically tailored for chronically ill people, because I feel like that's something that's been done quite a lot. And rightly so, it's a really good idea. But what I wanted to do today was show you some gifts that have been created by people who run businesses and enterprises, people who have chronic illnesses. Why can't I do words today? This is not good. I feel fine. I don't know why I can't do words today. But basically, I wanted to show you some of my favourite enterprises run by people with chronic illnesses. There we go. So I've got a little list, and I decided, there were lots and lots of people I could have put on here, but I decided for the purpose of this, I will keep it to the businesses and enterprises that I've tried myself and that I've had things from before and that I can reliably recommend. So if you're still looking for Christmas presents, like me, or you're just looking to treat yourself at this time of year, I do think it's so important to support small businesses where you can, because it's someone's livelihood at the end of the day, and especially when someone's living with a disability or a chronic illness, like every order counts. I know that for myself, and I'll explain a bit more about that later, but you are actively supporting someone to maintain their independence, and that is just so important in so many ways. So on that note, let's get straight into it. The first person I wanted to talk about is Jane. So my friend Jane, I met online a few years ago, and she runs a business called Jane Tap Design, and it's grown tremendously over the last few years. It's absolutely gorgeous. And I was trying to think how best to describe, I keep looking down because I've got my stuff here. I've got my stuff to show you. I was trying to think how best to describe Jane's stuff, and it's like personalised wooden gift items. They're really different and they're really unique. So you have to excuse the fact this has got chocolate on it. I don't know how it happened, but the first thing I got was this bookmark, and it's a personalised bookmark. It says Pippa's book, and is that not the cutest thing you have ever seen? Like, if you have a friend who's bookish, or if you're bookish like me, it's just such a nice, thoughtful little gift. So beautiful. And Jane sent me this, and I was I was so chuffed to get this, and it came really nicely packaged as well in like a little like so the packaging was made out of the pages of a book, and it just made for a really nice gift that when you unwrap it, it was one of those things where you go, oh yes. And then I also had this actually came in a bear hug, and we're going to talk about bear hugs in a minute. Again, this has chocolate on it. I don't know why everything has chocolate on it. I'm allergic to most chocolate. Why has this happened? But there's also this coaster by Jane. So she obviously does all of this herself. It's so beautifully made. It's really high quality. I've had this quite a while now, actually. And yeah, she just creates really unique, really lovely items. And they're really different, and they can be like highly personalised as well, which is obviously a big strength. I've bought a couple of things from Jane before, and like they are always 5-star quality. They're absolutely gorgeous. So it's Jane Tap Design, if you're interested. She sells on Etsy, and she's also a not on the high street seller now, which is like the coolest thing ever. So yeah, would recommend. Bear with me. I'm really conscious of like the speed at which I'm talking as well. I've been like, I watched these back, and I'm so critical, but like, I'm like, I need to slow down, I need to stop umming and ahhing, and I need to stop touching my hair. So we're getting better, like we're getting there. Anyway, the next one I wanted to talk about is a little social enterprise that you might have heard of called Bear Hugs Gifts. Now, I am probably the biggest fan of bear hugs like you could ever be, because there's something so special about seeing it from its really early stages and seeing how it's grown, and I just love everything about it. It's so Bear Hugs was founded by my friend Faye, who is actually like queen of everything. Like she's like probably my biggest role model in the world. I just adore her. She's brilliant. And it's a Prince's Trust organisation, and it's just gone from strength to strength. So bear hugs are like these little care packages that you can send in the post to loved ones. And you can either choose a set care package or you can customise it and put lots of different items in yourself. And there's so many lovely items to choose from, and they all come from local independent businesses. So it's like an independent supporting an independent, if you get what I mean. And I've been very lucky to have a few bear hugs, and I send millions. Like, I dread to think how much money I've spent on bear hugs, although they are obviously really affordable as well. Like, they are just, once you send one, you go back and send more, because it's just so easy to do, and like, it's just such an easy and hassle-free way of showing someone that you care about them. So I've got one here that I got for my birthday not long ago from my lovely friend Charlotte. And you do have to bear in mind that it was much more nicely packaged when it arrived, and I've just dove straight into it and messed it all up. But the basic premise is you get a, let me see if I can shut it. Just imagine this is shut. So the basic premise is you get a lovely box like this. And first of all, imagine getting this through the post. Like, would that not just make your day? Like, it's just so lovely. And then you open it up, and then look how cute. Look at the little paws. And it's genuinely like a bear hug. Like, it's just so lovely. And then I had lots of different stuff in mind. And like, obviously it was much more nicely packaged than this. But yeah, it just makes for such a nice gift. And it really does like make your day. And oh, I just love it. It's just everything about it. Like, if you do one thing today, go on the website and read their story, because like, they just, like, Faye is just like a queen. I've said, like, there is kindness at every level in bear hugs, and it just is the best thing ever. They give so much back to other people. And the thing that I've noticed over the last few years is that Faye is one of these people who, like, you don't see how much good she's doing behind the scenes. Like, she's not shouting about it. She's not throwing it in your face. It's just like, she just quietly goes about her business, and she just makes the world a better place. Like, as cheesy as it sounds, like, yeah, the gal is awesome. So that's Bear Hugs Gifts. They are on their own self-hosted website, and I think you can also find them through the Prince's Trust as well. They are dead easy to do. So even on like a low energy day, and you need to, like, you just want to show someone that you're thinking about them, or if someone's having a tough time and you just want to show that you care. Wow, that came out weird. Like, Bear Hugs is so easy in that sense. You just go on the website, do your thing, and then off it goes. Yeah, so that's Bear Hugs. I'm trying not to talk too much. We've only done 2. I've got, how many have I got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Awesome, we can do this. Next one is called Little Pencil Design, and this is a small business by my good friend Nikki. So Little Pencil Design sells like stationery, planner accessories, party accessories, like really adorable bits and pieces that Nikki designs herself. And Nikki is a very talented graphic designer, and I feel like she really fills a gap in the market for people who kind of fall in my demographic, my age group. And she designs these really, really gorgeous items. And I've got a few to show you here. These are like some of her planner stickers. So like, we have like some that serve like a really practical purpose. So these are ideal for me, as you will find out why. So like, if you also hustle and run a business, like, you've got like your organisational stickers here. And then you've just got fun ones as well. So these are some from winter last year, like festive ones. And she sells loads of stuff like this on her website, loads of like greetings cards, just loads of bits and pieces like that. And they're really, really lovely. And as I say, they feel like a kind of like, I don't know what the best way to say it is, like a demographic that hasn't been filled before. So it's kind of like, it's not young adult, but it's like adult but cute, if that makes sense, which is very much my cup of tea. So like the unicorns, as you can see, I've broken into these already. But yeah, Nikki just does like really, really good stuff. She's very talented. She will do anything for anybody. I guarantee that her customer service is like next level, because again, you will see in a bit, I work with Nikki in like another capacity too, and she's just awesome. And her stuff is really affordable as well, so definitely go and have a look at that. Oh yeah. Is no one here for this one today? This isn't good. I feel like I need some messages so I can just like stop talking for a minute, but this is fine. We can keep going. I know that people do watch these afterwards, so it's all good. It's fine by me. I'll just talk to myself. I don't mind. It's okay. So, Okay, next one is Handmade by Holly. This is, again, a small business run by my good friend Holly. Most of these people I meet through social media and like the chronic illness community. Holly is the loveliest person, and she only set up this business maybe a couple of years ago. And again, it's been lovely to see that like grow from, like, as Lord Sugar would say, from a little acorn into an oak tree. Did I really just do that? What is wrong with me today? And so Holly is a really talented, she's very talented at sewing and craft, and she makes a variety of things. She's most well known for her memory bears. So they're so lovely. She makes like bears like this, really gorgeous looking bears, and she makes them out of like old items that used to have like sentimental value for somebody. So she makes them out of baby grow. She did one out of her wedding dress, and they're really lovely. They make really special, meaningful gifts, which I'm sure will appeal to a lot of people. And then the reason I put her in here, I'm really annoyed that I don't have mine to show you. Holly also makes really lovely Christmas decorations. I'm not sure if she still does them, but a couple of years ago, she made me the nicest Christmas decorations ever. And they were like these little hand-sewn hearts, and they were personalised to have like my friend's name on. And they were really dainty, really well made. And they were just so lovely and such good quality. And I was so chuffed with them. So you're going to have to take my word for it on that one, because they're at home, as in not here. So you're just going to have to believe me on that one. But if you look on Holly's website, you'll see like the quality of her work. She's I think it's handmadebyhollyshop.com.co.uk, something along those lines. And she's also on Instagram, Handmade by Holly. Yeah, they're gorgeous. Go and have a look at them as well. I hope this isn't like too much information to like give at once. Like, I hope that this is worth looking at, and I'm not just like bombarding you like, go and look at this, go and look at this. But hopefully, yeah. So next one I wanted to talk about. This, I didn't know whether to include this one because I don't know whether this is still an active business, but I wanted to say it anyway. So next one is Foodie, and it is called Piece of Dough Bakery, and it's run by my friend Katie. She's based in Barnsley, but she used to ship around the UK. It's a vegan bakery, but she's also very aware of allergies and food intolerances and special diets, which for me is ideal because I am allergic to everything. And I got to know Katie's thing because she really kindly sent me some cookies that were free from all my allergens. And first of all, free from all my allergens is not an easy feat. So I was very impressed in that sense. And second, they were the best cookies I have ever had. I ate the whole box in like 2 days. And I actually messaged her not long ago to like see if I could place an order for some more of those cookies. But I don't think it's running at the minute. I think Katie's taking a little break, which is obviously understandable. Like the fact that she was running a bakery while having a debilitating chronic illness, like, is really impressive. So I don't blame her at all for that. It's so impressive that she was doing it. So that was Piece of Dough Bakery. If they do open again, then RIP my waistline. And I think that leads me to the last one, and I hope this isn't too promotional, because if you know me at all, I think you'll know where I'm going next. And that is, I run a social enterprise called Spoonie Survival Kits, and you should go and have a look at it. It's like, I'm trying so hard not to be so self-promotional, but we basically, if you don't know, we are Spoonie Survival Kits. We make little bags of happiness and other bespoke items for people with chronic illnesses. And we donate 50% of sales money to charity, and the remaining 50% goes back into sustaining the project. So it's like, we don't take any money ourselves. All of the money goes back into charitable causes. To date, we've raised nearly £5,000, which is like, oh, so good. I'm so pleased with it. It's a team effort. And yeah, I just wanted to say, because like, in November, we launched our Christmas kits, and they were really well received, and the majority of them sold out before December, but we do have about 8 left. So if you do want one, like, move quickly. So I just thought I'd put that in there, because we do, like, I didn't really explain that very well, did I? But the Christmas kits are like I did leave one aside to show you, but then I sent it in the post yesterday when someone ordered it, so well done, Pippa. But they are like a little box, and it's nicely decorated, and it's full of things that are designed to help you get in the Christmas spirit while being accessible to somebody with a chronic illness. So I'm not going to give away what's in them, but you can find more information on our website and on our Etsy page. And we also have a variety of other kits and other Christmas items as well. But I wanted to push the Christmas kits because they seem to be really well received and we're really proud of them. We've done the Christmas kits for 3 or 4 years now, and these ones are my favourite ones I've ever done. So I would love to see them all get homes. So if you're interested in buying one of those, you can do that on our website, which is SpoonieSurvivalKits.com, or you can search Spoonie Survival Kits on Etsy. As I said, 50% of all sales money goes to charity, and our current charity is Project Parent. So it's a really worthwhile one to support. And I think I'll leave that there because I don't want to get too salesy. But as I said that, I looked down and I thought, right, we're doing this as well. One more thing. Oh God, why am I like this? I compiled a book earlier this year. So if you are looking for a present for somebody with a chronic illness, or you want to support somebody with a chronic illness, I'm just going to leave this here. So this is our charity book, Dear Chronic Illness, and it was compiled by me, but it features submissions from 16 young people with chronic illnesses, 16 really lovely people. Can I say that because I'm included in that? 15 really lovely people. It was an honour to be included alongside these 15 people. And it's a good read. It's got 5-star reviews on Amazon and Goodreads. We're really proud of it, and all of our percentage of royalties from this book is donated to Spoonie Survival Kits to help us fund it and keep continuing our work there. So if you do fancy, it just makes a bit of a different Christmas present for someone really, and if you just fancy a bit of a read, they're all true stories. They're all letters written to chronic illness, which is where the whole Dear Chronic Illness thing comes from, but you get that. So you can get that on Amazon and also Wallace Publishing, and you can get it on Barnes & Noble if you're in the USA, but Amazon should also ship worldwide. Oh, I touched my hair. Oh, I was doing so well. But anyway, they were my 6 enterprises that I wanted to share with you today. I hope they've helped to give you some ideas. As I said, it's so important to support chronically ill entrepreneurs and people who have small businesses, especially at this time of year. And there's something really special about knowing that you've bought something that's come from somebody who you know how much it will have taken them to make it, if that makes sense. I just think it's rewarding in every sense of the word. Oh, I nearly went for it there, didn't I? So just to recap, my 6 that I mentioned were Jane Tap Design, Bear Hugs Gifts, Little Pencil Design, Handmade by Holly, Piece of Dough Bakery, and Spoonie Survival Kits. So I'm going to leave this here for now. Thank you for watching, if you did. I have a couple more broadcasts coming up next week, and if you want to find me in the meantime, I'm at LifeOfPippa. And I think that's a good place to leave it. So thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.